Hi, this is Harv Eker once again, author of the New York Times #1 best-selling book, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, and the creator of the world-famous Millionaire Mind Intensive. You know, one of the questions that I get very often is, how is this event any different than all the other self-help tools that are out there? And the Millionaire Mind Intensive course is partly knowledge and information, but you know what? It's mostly reconditioning processes where we actually reset your inner money programming for high levels of success. We don't actually just teach you how to do it and then send you home to work on it. That's what everybody else does. They say, okay, here's what you do, now go home and do it. But I have some experience at this, and what I found is that you can teach you what to do, but then when they go home, they don't do it. So that's why the program is 3 days long, because we actually do the reprogramming. We actually change your money blueprint right there, right that weekend, right on site, right in that room. You're going to walk into that room with a money blueprint set for possibly low or mediocrity, and you will walk out with your money blueprint set for high levels of income and possibly even wealth. The course is also radically different because we use something called accelerated learning technology. And this is also known, by the way, as super learning. So you learn faster, you remember more of what you learn, and of course you have a lot more fun. I will say the atmosphere in the program is incredible. It's very electric. It's very positive. It's very joyous. But it's not like Pollyanna. It's not like fake stuff. It's real. Just people really feel good about themselves, and they feel good about their future because they see it right in front of them. And I will say that, coming to Brazil, the course is kind of almost like a little bit of a carnival type of party, but it's still a money and success seminar. And the best part is that you can use these same principles to succeed in all the other parts of your life, including your happiness and your health and your relationships and every other part of your life. And because it's going to make you a lot stronger mentally, stronger emotionally, and it'll make you stronger even spiritually. See, the bottom line, as I've mentioned many times before, is the formula that says your thoughts lead to your feelings, that leads to your actions, and that leads to your results, right? But let me again, where do you get your thoughts from? From what you learned, especially when you were young, yes? So we come into this world as like an empty vessel, like a cup, an empty glass, an empty vessel. And then you get filled with information from where? From other people, right? And so your mind is kind of like a big file cabinet. Imagine a file cabinet you'd have in your home or you're in your office. And what happens is, you get filled up with all this information. This information gets filed, okay, for memory, so you can use it later on, of course, right? So when a decision around money or success comes up, where do you go for options, for thought options? And you go only into these files. So the problem is that most people's file cabinet are full of files that do not support or create wealth. Their files, in their mind, their file cabinet, their files result in decisions that lead to financial stress and financial struggle and money problems and a lack of money. So at the Millionaire Mind Intensive, what we do is we examine the files in your own head, in your own mind. And we have a way of eliciting that, of what's in your head, what's your money blueprint. And we pull out the non-supportive files, and then we install new, very empowering files and information and decision-making processes and the kind of mental money files that rich people have, because most people are rich. They got that way because they think rich, right? Remember, how you think turns to your feelings, turns to your actions, turns to your results. So the result is now, when you have a decision or a situation that comes up regarding money, you're going to go to your money files, your money cabinet, right? That's all you can go to. And what's going to come up will only be files that support good decisions around wealth, success, happiness, money, etc. Meaning it's going to be, listen to my word here, it's going to be natural. Let me say this again. It's going to be natural for you to think like a rich person. And again, when you think like a rich person, you're going to take the actions of a rich person, and the result is going to be rich. Well, for most people, yes? And that's why I invite you to be at the course, so that your natural and normal way of thinking leads to success instead of struggle. So where you now see opportunities instead of obstacles, and you feel a sense of confidence around money instead of always doubting yourself. And not just money, in all areas of your life. Again, the mind is a very powerful thing. And it kind of like, it generalizes every part of your life. So if you doubt yourself around money, there's a good chance you doubt yourself in many other areas. So when we remove that doubt, it works in all areas of your life. I hope you can see that. And that's why so many people all around the world say that the Millionaire Mind Intensive was one of the most important experience of their entire lives. It will change the way you think about money. It'll change the way you think about yourself. It'll change the way you think about other people and your entire life. And consequently, everything will therefore change for the better.